Welcome to the course preview for Leverich Park in Vancouver, Washington. Great little neighborhood park that was established in 2008. There are 12 holes, but a couple of them are doubled up, so if you go to play around at Leverich, you'll end up playing probably 14 holes. Shout out to Luke Johnson, who is the guy in the neighborhood that kind of keeps track of things and moves the baskets around, and Luke does a great job. Gets a lot of help from his friends over at P Street there, but make no mistake, Luke is the one who stirs the drink. So, on to the course. Hole number one has two positions. We're showing right here in the long position at 302 feet. Pretty straightforward shot. You've got low branches here to deal with as it comes into a side hill that is notorious for rollways, so be careful with that one. Hole number two is the shortest hole on the course. It's just a little jump putt or putter shot, and you can hang it out over the grass here, a little hyzer shot, and have it dive bomb down into the bucket. There is even a shorter position than this one that is showing, but this is the long of the two, but they're both inside of this island. Number three is the longest hole on the course, and there are three placements. What you will see here is the short placement tucked in right by this first big tree that we're coming to. If you look a little bit to the left and extend beyond into that grassy area past the picnic table, there's another placement, and then recently one put up just up the hill from there, a little bit in the distance from where this one is. That one places a par 4, but everything else places a par 3. Hole number 4 is a fun little hole that goes over this little ridge, and then there's a mando there where the telephone pole is on the left. You got to be right of that telephone pole for the mando, and then you throw a hyzer shot down over here and hopefully get lucky and dodge these guardian trees, several small guardian trees coming into the bucket here. The other bucket is to the left of this, but about the same length. Hole number 5 just goes back toward 3's tee pad. There's 3's tee pad on the left there, and there's a position shorter right about here to the right is the shorter position. This basket is showing in the longer position at 339 feet. So you just came out of the bowl, now you're up in a higher plateau, and beginning with hole 6, you play on this level for a little bit. Pretty straight away, slightly downgrade, 296 foot shot to this basket. So hole 7 actually has 4 placements. You're coming up to a mando here, this light pole. You need to mando to the left of that, and then we're approaching the basket. This is the shortest of the 4 at 228 feet. One is to the little hill on the right, one's a little beyond this one straight, and then one is long up on the side hill there, back and to the left. Hole number 8, you'll want to mando to the left of this first tree, and then down this corridor. You just went past the shorter tee pad, so there's a very short pad. So most of the time when we play 8, we play one off the long, one off the short, and count it as 2 holes. Hole number 9 goes down along this pretty steep side hill. There's a river or a creek that you can barely see off to the left there. Most guys are going to take a route that goes not like the drone here. They'll throw a forehand and kind of drop it in from left to right, but this is another way you can go. Hole 9B, very short little one over the creek. Fun hole. Really pretty straight as far as how to strategize the shot. You want to drop it in through this gap right here and just have it, your putter shot really, or mid, just float softly down in toward the bucket. Pretty aceable hole. Hole number 10, 303 feet. Very flat across this field. There are no mandos to contend with, and you just take your best shot weaker arm guys can try rollers on this one, but there is some low tree cover that you have to dodge around as you're coming in to this 303-foot hole. This also is hole 10, and we got footage of this one too. It's a longer variation that you play from the path. It's a little bit slick when it's wet, so you have to be real careful on that shot. But you come down over the field, you have to deal really with this one tree, and then woo, and then into the same bucket as the short hole. Hole number 11 has a couple of placements, really three. There's one off to the left here as you get to the top of this steep hill, just right in there. There's this one off to the right that is 141 feet. It sure plays longer than that, but there's also hole number 1 long. We play to that one sometimes for 11. And then the final hole, hole number 12, there's just two placements that are very similar in length. You have this one, and then that tree on the right, there's a placement just in front of that one too. So, fun finishing hole, nice skip shot sometimes, but that is Leverich Park. Thanks for watching, and come and play sometime.